over my leg, and I'm gonna put it back in that exact same spot, that hip flexor area, and I'm slowly gonna creep back. Now I'm gonna straighten this leg here, and I'm gonna wrap my hand around the backside. Now I've got a little grab on my hamstring there, which can possibly feel restrictive. Now, if you're up here and you can't fully grab your leg, that's fine. Maybe you grab another band and you wrap it around your legs and you hold it from there. But I didn't need to do that today, so I didn't do that. But here we are. So you've got this leg bent, this other leg straight, and now we're pulling from behind the leg and bringing that into a hamstring stretch. Now, the wonderful thing what this band is doing, it is allowing my hip flexor to flex even more deeply. So what we don't realize when we're doing typical flexibility stretches is that we're tensing muscles just as much as we're lengthening them. So if you are lengthening your hamstring, your hip flexor is shortening. And so what we're doing here is allowing the band to shorten and help shorten our hip flexor so that the hamstring can lengthen even deeper. Keeping this toe dorsiflexed here. Now, if you do want to point and flex at the bottom, for my dancers, you are going to point and flex. That's going to get you a nice stretch in through the calf as well. Now, from here, we're going to bring the opposite leg in. Scooch over a little bit. And we're feeling good, feeling mobile here. And same thing, we're gonna bend the knee a few times. Bending the knee is going to help us provide a dynamic mobilization to the hamstring. So just flexing and extending, getting a good hamstring stretch there. But we're not holding it into a static stretch. Why? Because strengthening that range of motion will last longer than increasing flexibility in that range of motion. So what I focus on in my practice is increasing strength for people who want to get fit for adventurous activities. You know, maybe they need to climb a mountain or level up in their pole or aerial fitness class, or overcome a shoulder injury for a self-defense class, or MMA, or whatever it may be. Your body might be holding you back, and you might think that there's nothing that you can do about it, that maybe you need to go see a doctor, and that is totally possible. And maybe you're avoiding going to see the doctor because you are afraid of what might be wrong with you, and maybe you're subscribing to the fact that you're just getting old and that exercise is becoming harder, but that doesn't have to be the case. And a lot of times it isn't, as soon as you start with a consistent movement routine. And a lot of these things can be easy to implement as well. So